By developing scenarios, we can better prepare for the future and we can define strategies that will lead to the best situation possible. We have imagined how the future of Andalusian forest will be in 2031. Grassroot movements and political strategies towards a greener and fairer future initiated over a decade ago improved the way that the current adult generation see and relate with natural resources. In Andalusia, two strategies were key: the Sustainable Forest Management Strategy and the Andalusian Strategy transposing EU's long-term vision for rural areas. The Sustainable Forest Management Strategy facilitated the implementation of measures to valorize all the forest resources. For example, by giving a market value to the carbon sequestrated by forests or valorizing the ecosystem services. These measures, in return, provided alternative sources of income for property owners to conduct forest management activities and self-protection plans. The Andalusian strategy transposing the EU's long-term vision for rural areas contributed to build stronger, connected, resilient, and prosperous rural areas, fostering social innovations, improved transport and digital infrastructures, and diversified economic activities. With better service and higher valorization of the forest resources, the profitability of forest land improved significantly, therefore contributing to maintain and even to increase the rural population. But the public administration efforts were not limited to regulation. First, shared communications protocols and databases were established to manage wildfires, engaging the rural communities as well as the private sector. Secondly, the administrative burden related to forest management was simplified and became more agile and more accessible. The digital gap that existed a decade ago was closed by putting technology development at the service of environmental protection and sustainable rural development. In the farming sector, technology supports a new transhumance model, with grazing concentrated in the most vulnerable to fire areas and cattle being monitored remotely. In forest management, properties owners were provided by accessible and easy-to-use digital tools to facilitate their fire prevention action. Consequently, wildfires control and management improved thanks to the progress in telecommunications and faster data processing, allowing for more effective early warning systems and quicker fire control response. What needs to happen now? To implement a sustainable forest management strategy to revitalize the forest sector capitalizing on traditional knowledge. To incorporate the EU's long-term vision for rural areas in Andalusian policies. To recognize the invaluable ecosystem service provided by forests. To establish shared communications protocols and databases. To boost the development and use of modeling to identify the best intervention areas for prevention, to promote accessible and easy-to-use technologies and reduce the administrative burden.